G'day guys, Glenn here from jazzpianolessons.tv. Today we're looking at how do we make up a major scale, any major scale, in less than 15 seconds. Alright, so now this video goes for longer than 15 seconds, but what I'm saying is this will show you how to be able to play a major scale, or what the notes are in a major scale, starting on any note in 15 seconds as soon as you learn a quick formula. Alright. First of all, you need to know what a tone is. You can see that there, tone, yep, and a semitone. Okay, I'm going to start with the semitone. The semitone is often called a half step, and it's basically one note to the next note. So, C to C sharp, or D flat, or C to B, C flat, whatever note you want to call that, but it is when you go up or down one, the very closest note possible on a guitar. It's moving up from one fret to the next fret. So a half step or a semitone is that, the shortest possible place. If I'm going up a half step or a semitone from C, I've got to be there on C sharp or D flat, whatever you call it there. So then we've got a tone, which is basically two of those. So we're skipping one note. So going C to D, or D to E, E to F sharp is also E to F sharp. You've got there where there's one note in between. Whether it's a white note or a black note, it doesn't matter, but there's one note in between. That's a tone. Okay, that is a tone. Whereas a semitone is there's nothing in between the notes. All right, there is nothing in between them at all. Whether it's white notes alone or a white note and a black note, it can't be two black notes because it'll always be a white note in between. But there can be two white notes together. Okay, that's a semitone or a half step. A tone is also called a whole step. Now, once you've worked that out, which you just did there because I just explained it for you, all you need to remember is this: tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Now we can start anywhere and know how to play what notes are in a major scale. Now your ear probably will tell you this anyway, and I've seen a lot of students do so. They don't know the scale. They've never practiced it, never learnt it before, and I said, let's play F sharp, and they start with an F sharp, and they kind of, oh yeah, that's that note. They kind of slowly work through and actually kind of work out what it is. What we're doing here, if we let's say we start with an F sharp. There's our first note. There's our starting note. We have to go up a tone. All right, so there's one note in between. We go up another tone, and then we go up a semitone. After we go up that semitone, we've got to go up a tone. So we're not playing this note. We're going to play this note here. We're going to go up a tone. We're going to go up one more tone, and then we're going to go up a semitone. There is F sharp major scale. Just one more example. Now, when you do this with C major, it just so happens that the semitones fall where it's the two white notes together, and that's why for the piano, C major is quite an easy scale to play because it's all white notes. Now, if we start with another note, let's start with G. Okay, why? Because we can. All right, so we're going to start with G. We're going to go up a tone. We're going to go up another tone. We're going to go up now a semitone. So we've got our tone, tone, semitone. Then we do tone, 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 semitone. So we do it like this: tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So that's how you do it. You're thinking of the intervals, right? It's the relationship from one note to the next note, and that's what makes a major scale a major scale. It doesn't matter where it starts, but it's actually the relationship from one note to the next note to the next note to the next note, and that's what makes a major scale. Now, Now this isn't a crazy jazz concept or anything like that, but I realise I talk so much about our major scales in pretty much everything in jazz. You know, I kind of relate everything back to it. You know, when we're looking at a 7th chord, we 7. There's the 7. You know, there's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, there's our 7th chord. We need to know our major scales really well to be able to work out what a 7th chord is, what a dominant 7th chord is, what a what a Dorian mode is, what a Mixolydian mode. All those things, they all come back to having an understanding of this. That's how you can work out what the notes are in a major scale really quickly. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. In the next video, I'll talk a little bit about key signatures and how we can get to know them a little bit, and they'll also help us to understand major scales just a little bit better. Alright, catch you then.